Jack Maine is an English player from Norwich who played in the PDC between 2016 and 2022 but has now been banned from the sport for a long period due to a controversial incident. Maine didn't always focus on darts, and as a youngster was a talented footballer who played in the Norwich FC Academy for 2.5 years. After being released from there, Maine went on to join semi-pro side Lowestoft, where he played for both the youth and reserve teams. However, Jack eventually suffered another setback in his footballing career as he picked up a serious knee injury which saw him snap his kneecap in 3 places and have to have his cartilage removed. That meant that he was forced to stop playing football at age 20 and he instead began to focus on darts, eventually making a 5-year plan to become a PDC pro, which he managed to achieve within just 3.5 years. During that period, he played on both the development and challenge tours to gain experience and first reached a PDC ranking semi-final on the Challenge Tour in 2019. After failing to get to the quarter-final of any development tour or Challenge Tour event in 2020, he attended Q School for a 4th time at the start of 2021 after failing to be successful on his first 3 cracks. In the first stage of Q School, Maine got 4 points, enough to go through to the final stage as the 29th of 36 qualifiers. Jack then caused an upset in the final stage, picking up 9 points and a leg difference of 15, which saw him top the final stage order of merit and win a tour card. On that order of merit, Maine was ranked ahead of players including Andrew Golding, Martin Lukeman and Alan Suter. On the tour in 2021, he averaged just 86.12, the 138th highest of any player, and he failed to make it past the last 32 of any event. The highlight of his season came at back-to-back Players Championship events in August, where he hit 9 darters on back-to-back days against Rob Cross and Neil Zonneveld. He ended that first year having earned just £7,000, which saw him ranked 141st in the world and needing to do loads in his second year if he wanted to retain his card. Jack's average improved to 88 in 2022, the 131st highest, but he again failed to make it past the last 82 of any tournament. He ended that year ranked 116th, having earned £16,500, meaning that he lost his tour card. He returned to Q School, where, having just dropped off the tour, he was exempt through to the final stage. He earned just 2 points and had a leg difference of -2, meaning he finished 48th on the order of merit and was unable to regain his card. Away from the professional circuit, Maine was free to appear in non-PDC events, and in mid-February, he was selected to make his debut in the Modus Super Series. In his first week, Maine managed to reach the final on finals night, where he missed a match start to reach Champions Week in a 4-3 loss to Jelle Claesson. Then, in April of that year, he won an ADC Open Series event to secure a place in a future week of the Super Series. That appearance came in early June, where he entered in Group C. Ahead of the group, he was the 16-5 joint second favourite with the bookmakers to top it. However, he made a poor start to the group, as in the first session, he won just 1 of his 5 games, meaning he sat 5th out of the 6 players. He made a better start to the second session, in which he had to climb to 2nd in the table if he wanted to qualify for finals night, by winning 3 of his first 4 games. But results ahead of his 10th and final game of the group meant it was impossible for him to qualify even if he was to beat Lisa Ashton, as he could only potentially reach 10 points, which Ryan Harrington and Shane McGurk already had more than. This is when the alleged incident happened, as Maine has been accused and found guilty of match fixing during the Ashton game. So, let's take a look at what happened. After 15 darts, Jack got a shot at 118 to win the first leg. He missed the treble 20 by a long way with his first darts, and then missed the single 18 with his third. In leg 2, he got a shot at 128 after 18 darts, but missed the 18 segment entirely with his first 2. In the next visit, he hit tops with 60 left to leave double 10. In the third leg, he got a shot at 116, but missed tops by a long way. Then, in leg 4, he got a shot at 109, but missed the 19 segment by a long way with his first dart. He ended up losing 4-0, having averaged just 72.92. He only got 1 dart at a double in the whole game. Following the game, Maine's campaign was over and he didn't appear in the Super Series for the rest of the year. Then, in November, a DRA statement came out stating that the International Betting Integrity Association had reported suspicious betting on the Maine-Ashton match. Jack was suspended from DRA events pending an investigation into him potentially breaching betting rules. Ashton was said to not be involved. The Super Series said that they would cooperate with the investigation, but that at that time they couldn't comment further. During the investigation, Maine didn't make any comments on social media. Then, on the 9th of February, the decision was announced. Maine was found in breach of 2 DRA betting rules and suspended from all DRA sanctioned events until the 31st of December 2025, a period of just under 2 years. He was also ordered to pay £762.41 in costs. The statement concluded by saying that he has the right to appeal the decision, and he could do that if he believes he's innocent, which it seems that he does based on his social media posts. He has since deleted some of them, but from what remains, you can see how he feels. In this tweet, where he was replying to someone saying it was worth appealing, he said that, despite knowing that he didn't do anything wrong, it wasn't as easy as appealing, as they had all the details and hadn't found any evidence. In another tweet, Maine said that he'd done everything he could to prove his innocence. He called it a kangaroo court and said that they didn't treat him as innocent until proven guilty. To people saying that Maine kept checking the score to ensure that he was behind, he said that he always checks the score due to his bad counting ability. He added that he had eye drops in, which the player's marshal gave him, which could have made him look slightly off. He also implied that he wants to release a full longer statement, which he's currently unable to do. Whilst we obviously don't have the full details, it does look quite suspicious. In his 3 games ahead of the Ashton game, he averaged 89 against Ryan Harrington, 86 against Shane McGurk, and 82 against Thibaut Tricot. His average fell to 72 in the game against Ashton, but many are arguing that that's because he wasn't as concentrated, as he'd already been eliminated from the group and mathematically had no chance. Alongside his appearances in the Modus last year, he also played on the Challenge Tour, where he only reached the quarterfinals of one event. He finished the year ranked 57th on the Challenge Tour Order of Merit. It will be interesting to see what Maine does next. Does he actually appeal, or release a scathing statement? Let me know what you think about the incident and what he should do in the comment section down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, as currently a staggering 92% of you aren't. Also, hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a brand new video. Thanks for watching.